Hey, what's going on, folks? In today's video, we're going to answer the question, what exactly would Eitri the Dwarf made if Thor was meant to wield the Infinity Stones? That's coming up today. My name's Michael, and this is Primal Edge Designs.
Seriously? I mean, that place is a legend. They make the most powerful, horrific weapons to ever torment the universe.
So I thought long and hard about what Eitri the Dwarf might make if Thor was destined to wield the Infinity Stones. Now, I came up with a lot of great ideas. At the end of the day, though, I knew I could only make one thing.
A king's weapon, meant to be the greatest in Asgard. In theory, it could even summon the Bifrost. Did it have a name?
The Infinity Hammer.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
All right, folks, you got to forgive me with that intro. I was just having a little bit of fun. But seriously, I did create a hammer that I thought if Eitri the Dwarf would make it, this would be something that Thor would wield. Now, I did this for a couple of reasons. First off, I thought it was a good idea. It'd be a lot of fun to make. I am a maker after all, and this is a maker channel, right? The second thing is I'm learning 3D printing. I'm learning 3D modeling. And I thought this would be kind of an excellent exercise for me to do something really over the top and really kick up my skills to a whole nother level, which I got to tell you, I really feel like it did. Let me show you what I got. So this is it in all its glory. 4 feet of pure, massive 3D printed hammer. And guys, this thing came out awesome. I've got scroll work and knot work all in the front and all across the side. It's a big, massive double-headed hammer. It's aged and patinaed. I went with a gold color because the metal in the comics is actually kind of a gold color, not bronze, not brass or gold, but something in that family. I've got all the Infinity Stones all around here, all 6 of them. Everything's 3D printed, all myself. I modeled it all myself, came up with all the designs myself, and this thing is massive. I mean, it is absolutely massive. It gets heavy and hard to hold, but I think it came out awesome. This is the first really big 3D project that I made, and I gotta tell you, this thing really acted as a catalyst for me to try to get my skills up to the next level, and I've had a blast doing it. I've been really focused on a lot of 3D printing stuff lately. Not that I've given up on woodworking and leatherworking and metalworking. I'm still doing all those things, but I'm finding that I can incorporate everything together. One of the things I've been doing a lot of lately are dice trays for D&D, and I'm incorporating everything from a little bit of woodworking, 3D printing, foam smithing, all of it. And maybe I'll show a couple of those in an upcoming video. I've been actually making a ton of those, lots of requests for them, and they seem to be a hot topic, especially, I guess, because, it's the holiday season now. And I really got to pose a question to you guys. My 3D printing videos kind of are hit and miss. The last few have seemed to have been doing okay, and I really wanted to use something like this to get your attention. Do you want to see more of these types of videos? And if so, you got to let me know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you saw the video and that you actually made it this far. And leave me a comment down below to say, yeah, I want to see some more. There's a lot of phases to this. I'm certainly no expert. I'm fumbling through this process like many of you might be doing. And to be quite honest with you, I'm probably the perfect ambassador for anybody out there who is terrified to get started in 3D printing and don't think they could do it. Because that was me right before the pandemic started. I've never been afraid to start or do anything, but something about the investment it took to get into 3D printing was a little bit terrifying. But a lot of that's changed, and the learning curve for some of the software is not as bad as you think it is. I'll be happy to show you what I know and walk you through some of the designs I make, how I come up with stuff like this. I did this in Tinkercad, okay? I mean, I've got knot work. I've got all different types of dimensions here. I've got gems that I made from scratch. All of these things. All of it in Tinkercad. Blender is something I'm working on right now as well, but I don't really know enough about that to speak to. But let me know, do you want to see more videos like this? Do you want me to show you how I design something like this? Do you want me to show you what my settings are in Cura when I go to do the prints? Do you want me to talk about the 3D printers that I do? Again, this is a maker channel. It's not just about 3D printing. 3D printing just happens to be the newest tool in my arsenal, and I'm really excited about it. And also, it's turned into kind of a cash cow for me. I've really started to make a lot of products and items, and people are approaching me to make different things for them, solution different problems. Like I said, the dice trays for D&D and tabletop gaming. Tons of requests for those things. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think of the hammer. Tell me down in the comments below. As far as more 3D printing videos, Yeah, let me know if that's what you want to see. Oh, by the way, and Chris, if you happen to be watching this video, a couple of things. First off, this one's mine. You can't have it. But if you want one, let me know. And secondly, there's a perfect spot right here for an autograph. How can we make that happen?
You're unworthy!
Okay, folks, thanks for tuning in today. You all have a great one, and I'll see you soon. Ready, Loki?